Good afternoon, everyone. You join us here in sunny Huddersfield, where me and my colleague are about to bring you all the action live at the Grand Northen Ukulele Festival, the 10th iteration. Joining me on my right, Jake. Jake, what are you looking forward to today?
Well, thanks, Jack. Quite obviously, top of my list today is going to be some and taking advantage of lights that the festival across town today, Jack.
Right, and the listeners at home, I'm sure, will appreciate that as conscientious commentators, we've already done a little bit of a recce of one or two of those places, and we can confirm that there are many people walking with very, very for specialists. It's hot weather here, Jake, and the question on everyone's lips really at this point in time is be able to keep our sheep.
Yes, always high up on most. Myself, I'm looking to find also, as well as you. I'm also looking at coat wearers, who is quite high, a large coat and a it's being probably our fault for bringing it up in the first place, but questions about we're cold, I can confirm, although I wouldn't say we are cold, we are slightly I wouldn't say we're that much warmer than we would be without wearing them. The natural fibres, I think, can be trusted to regulate temperature as best as possible, but enough of self-referential to see theatre that there's not that much milling about. Just see one person walk in with a ukulele case over their shoulder, so in a moment someone coming towards I've spotted them. Jack, there's two walking past. There's a fine black with a nice detail of white ribboning on the side of the bag, waving his bag. Large, obviously, the Americans would put it, to be here for the festival this week, and I'm sure there's going to be him, Jack.
Yes. Ukulele carrying being done so elegantly.
At least that's what I'm hoping. Was it's quite difficult.
This is, of course, the perfect cover. The OC will have to trust that ukuleles really are the contents of the cases.
Another gentleman there. He's holding his bag up, afraid to show us his ukulele.
Holding it in a reverse formation. There, swapping hands to take the neck. The ukulele in the direction of travel there, just to as if to
Jack, that's right. He's clearly a ukulele job there. Disappointingly, though, only wearing shorts and a t-shirt, hoping for a coat.
Yes, I think we might be on our own. Jake, dog of the day, he's just walked past. It is, but. Very pretty thing it was. No ukulele for the dog. I think a prerequisite for ukulele playing is, of course, opposable. Not sure that even the most well-bred dog is coming past in a which obviously frees up confident walk through the town centre there.
Very confidently walking down the street with both rucksack. In case somebody might maybe park ukulele that's not
to keep one ready for every event. Ukulele is the most likely task. Ed?
Ukulele over at the Lawrence Batley Theatre, ukulele at the parish. Any other moment or them up?
You should look them up because you are currently in custody for the festival.
and I do not at the moment. Of course, I am well prepared for this, but off the top of my head, the venues are not in my gift. And obviously, if you're already in Huddersfield Town Centre, you're able to see you in the flesh too. More importantly, as well of the Huddersfield Town team that walk past there. It's reporting for pre-season a bit.
Daily as well. Combo, perhaps we can keep an eye out for that today with the Huddersfield Town stroke ukulele combo there, Jack.
There's members of a ukulele are not a rucksack, they are a rucksack, and there's two of them there, a blue stripe and mostly all black, but with fluorescent zips. Very important to be able to find a zip in a crisis, especially when you need to get your ukulele in a hurry. That gentleman over there seems to be well on top of that ukulele life.
Absolute scenes, Jack, absolute scenes. We do seem to have Sally taker of the here at the Grand Northen Ukulele Festival. I keep getting that wrong, and I'm sure last time today, Jack.
Yes, people, regular listeners, appreciate that our journey today from the West Midlands, where we stellar sporting venues. We went past as people were arriving for the Ashes. Jake, you were sports day this morning at a local primary school, but we knew where the action was, and we came straight up the M1 all the way to here to Huddersfield to Queen Street and King Street, and at the moment we really did to the tally of the ukulele spotting. So the listeners at home, we should explain to you our vantage point takes in the crossroads of Queen Street, King Street, see down the Esplanade through the shopping centre, the Kingsgate shopping centre. We can see some shops there. Next is in the distance.
It is indeed that I was in attendance of my son's sports day today, and indeed with that we did pass Edgbaston where the Ashes are taking place. But no, the or fast running is not what we're here for. Is small wooden sounding board, beautiful sound. Or Jack
have 6 strings when you can make do with 4, and that is very much the motto of the ukulele. Is that the pronoun?
Nomenclature for a ukulele player. I'm not aware of that so far, Jack. But do out for the listeners at home. We don't have a function for sending in via the web live, but I'm hoping for a more analogue approach.
Yes, do send your postcards in. We've given the address, corner of Queen Street and King Street. We're only here till evening, so first class stamp on that, otherwise we might not receive it. But just looking back over to Lionsgate Shopping Centre there, noticed that a couple of members of Gareth Southgate's back come out with waistcoats on, and they've got the radio break. They've come to check out what is out here. Good job, we're here to let them know, Jake.
That's right, Jack. They seem to be I'm thinking that there may be some higher purpose to their being on the outside of the Kingsgate shopping centre, Huddersfield. Just moving on slightly though, Jack, I have in the GNUF festival programme some choice venue names to share with you some of these, and I'm hoping to visit at some point over the course of the next 6 hours, which is what we'll be here delivering quality comments on the streets of Huddersfield. Ahead of house. I'm not entirely sure what goes on there. Quarter, the main stage, I'm sure will be most of the action at, and the courtyard stage is the 6 venues over the course of the weekend that are treated to some of the ukulele playing from around the world, I'm told.
Yes, we'll bring you all the action and when it, but now one over the shoulder, one hand up, and the other one carrying it by the neck of the ukulele, even in its carry case. And I can see it does have a handle there, so that is very unique carrying technique there from the gentleman there.
Notice that he didn't pass away to us either. I feel like he has bigger fish to fry on his way. There's been a lot of traffic of ukulele wanderers. Queen Street. I'm gate further as to their final location.
Yes, more people travelling with ukulele. Right.
Absolutely. But it looks to be more of a westerly direction to me.
Yeah, that's probably about right. So perhaps blushes of ukulele set to take place to our left. Moving. We've got a little lull in ukulele action right this moment as attack waves across the road. That's it now. My turn, and he drives through there with a smile. So carry on crossing to take a right turn into the pedestrian zone. Hopefully
they've got another wonderful dog.
That's the same dog.
Beautiful, I would say husky, Jack, at least some kind of northern breed, possibly quite similar in the heat to us today.
Yes, well, perhaps we can look forward to coming back to Huddersfield in the colder months for the obviously if there is much, because we will needs for such an occasion as more people leave the light shopping centre and elicit isn't a scared shout crossing the road. They look both ways, and
I've got quite an exemplary rucksack and ukulele passing from east to west again. A wonderful rucksack with waist strap. That's not. That is not going anywhere. Somewhere it's going from the west, but the rucksack and ukulele very safely stowed.
Yes, very impressive combination of carrying the rucksack, not designed of course for a ukulele, but just the very top of the ukulele is that not what we need to. The one is being carried as come by with the ukuleles. So that's
good to see their son aware though, Jack. Pieces beautifully done, sir. Beautifully done. Now it seems to be a family group as well, Jack. I'm wondering how many family groups of ukulelists, as we're still calling them, there may well be. Fun for all. I would.
That's right. I think it's not presumptuous of me to claim that there's probably some idiom that along the lines of a ukuleles together. I don't know if that's presuming too much, but nevertheless, with that family as they back up the road there, direction as you say.
That's right. Just noticing some of the younger people on the streets of being pushed along in prams. I'm able to take. I'm not certain I've seen any ukulelists in prams yet, but we've got a double buggy. Ukulele players in the making, perhaps. Gentlemen, just bringing to take a listen and look. the Grand Northen Ukulele Festival here. Some fine fingers there, just enjoying a couple of small snacks.
I think they're sausage rolls, Jake. I think they're sausage rolls.
Or perhaps a vegetarian vegan option, perhaps. I can't tell, Jack. But vegan option.
Robot hand as well.
Hearing in my ear the robot hand.
And it's been and it's wonderful to have you here. If you'd care to listen, just slightly camera shy. Slightly camera shy, but it's great to have you with us on screen today, despite not having a ukulele. But there's always a chance. There's always a chance. And are you a ukulele player yourself, sir? Neither me. I haven't got the fingers for it. Or I do have, as Jack pointed out, an opposable thumb, but it's still no use to me.
You could do the whole Jimi Hendrix.
A little, perhaps playing with the teeth. I wonder whether I would wager over the course of the weekend somebody's going to be playing a ukulele with their teeth, Jack.
Yes, it's that sort of thing. If it's not going to happen here, it's not going to happen anywhere, is it? So we'll look forward to things like that, and we will bring you all the action as and when that happens. As I just step out of the way of the pram, another taxi is just pulling up, and it looks like not waiting for pedestrians to cross, but has stopped. Isn't going to turn right. It's rolled down his window. He's checking his phone. Perhaps he's an Uber taxi driver. I'm not sure. The standard position of the right elbow resting on the open window ledge of the driver's side window is the pose adopted in this instance. Staying stationary. The left hand. Oh, there's a wave to someone, perhaps to the person who's booked the taxi. As someone is confirming that by walking towards the taxi there and wave of the phone. And
she's had a busy trip to Primark, carrying
an unavoidable occupational hazard, but